This conference will now be recorded.
So I hope everybody are able to see my screen now. So this is about the premium bus service, Volvo model. Okay. So here we are talking about the bus. So cost assumed here is taken for a single bus made by Volvo. So the actual bus cost around 75 lakh. So which is including all the things. So 75 lakhs including additional expenses like there are charges like registration, insurance, taxes, everything included. The cost of the bus is 75 lakh. Also, since the bus will be used for hire purpose, we leave some margin for the accessories that might get added to it. Some amount will have to be spent on acquiring all India permit to use the bus for transportation purpose. So the company can incur 10% maintenance cost on the bus per year with the escalation rate of 15% year on year. So that is on the maintenance cost. Okay. Due to excessive usage of the bus, it is assumed the life of the bus will be only for 4 years. So then we are going to build the financial modeling for 4 years. The income tax department follows the written down value method for depreciation. So the specified rate of depreciation is 25%. The company couldn't purchase the bus through its own cash reserves, so it needed help from the bank. The company took a loan of 75% of the total cost of the bus. That means on the overall cost of 75 lakh rupees, 75% they have taken the loan. The bank, however, charged an interest rate of 15% with a tenure of loan 4 years. Okay. Interest rate value is expected to be high as the vehicle will be used for commercial purpose. The repayment schedule is going to constant amount to be paid every year. Also, you also have the option to pay back the lump sum in the end. So either I wanted to pay it year by year or in lump sum we can pay it. So either ways you can take. You will take it in lump sum only. The bank instead to pay some the bank insisted to pay some amount every year. The cost of equity is 20%. So every year they are insisting to pay some amount. Once the bus starts, the bus has 35 seating capacity with a load factor of 50% on and the mileage of 5 liters, 5 kilometers per liter. Total distance from Mumbai to Pune and back is around 310 kilometers. Time taken for one trip from Mumbai to Pune is 3 hours. So the Volvo company works only for 12 hours in a day. That means they are going to take up with 4 trips. Okay. So one is going from Mumbai to Pune, again Pune to Mumbai, Mumbai to Pune, Pune to Mumbai. Also other costs to be taken like driver cost. Also other cost also to be taken like driver cost is around 1200 for every Mumbai return, and the toll price to be paid during the trip in a day is 3200, and the other miscellaneous charges of rupees 300 per trip. Miscellaneous cost will include the cost of parking the bus in the shed. Amount acts as a buffer and also takes into consideration the cost associated with the co-driver. To generate revenue, Volvo decides to charge 350 per person, and due to the inflation, they plan escalate the ticket price by 10% year on year. Okay, so the increase in 10% will be there. The diesel required by the bus is charged at rupees 64 liter with the escalation price of rupees 15%. Inflation also includes driver cost and miscellaneous expenses. Evaluate the above proposal of running a premium bus service between Mumbai to Pune. Assume the tax rate is 5%. The income generated from the bus will be invested in other places to make an additional income. So there is an additional income also which has to be shown. So this is about your case study. So start solving the thing. So hope you people now you must have got some idea how to do it. So first put all the line items in the required place and then start solving. Understand how the things are done. Read the case study once and then you can start. I hope you people are able to do it. Any doubts, please ask. Any doubts, please ask. Excuse me, guys. Guys, first put the line items. Okay. So cost of the bus is 75 lakh. Maintenance here is maintenance per year. Maintenance cost is 10%. Escalation rate. So escalation, how much they are telling? Escalation on maintenance will be 15%. So 15%. So life of bus. So life of bus, for how many years they are telling? The useful life of the bus will be only for 4 years. So here bus will only be used for 4 years. Then depreciation rate. So depreciation rate they have told in the straight line method. Depreciation. So return down value of depreciation. So that will be on 25%. Rate of depreciation is 25%. Straight line method. Okay. So then seating capacity of the bus. So seating capacity of the bus is 35 seating. Then load factor. So load factor they are telling 50%. 50%. So tariff ticket rate would be, so they have decided to charge per person. So it will be 350. Then escalation in tariff. So how much they are telling? So ticket price, escalate the ticket price by 10%. Then debt. So debt, how much they are telling? So debt is 75%. Equity 25%. So interest on debt will be, so rate of interest. So interest rate will be 15%. Tenure for loan, it is for 4 years. Okay, cost of equity, I'll not mention anything over there. So fuel efficiency. So fuel efficiency, how much they are telling? 5 kilometers. Mileage is only for 5 kilometers per liter. Then driver cost per trip. So driver, how much is charging? Driver cost around 1200 for every Mumbai return. That means 600 per side. Okay. So it will be 600. Then miscellaneous on the trip. So miscellaneous charges would be 300 per trip. So 300. Toll amount. So toll amount, how much we are going to pay? So toll amount paid during the trip in a day. So 3200. So 4 divided by 3200 means it will be 800 per trip. Then tax rate. So tax rate they are telling it is 5%. So tax rate is at 5%. Then debt is, so debt we will not mention anything here. So interest on the income. So interest on income is 5%. So diesel cost, diesel cost. So the diesel required by the bus is 64 per liter. So it will be equals 64. Then diesel price escalation. So diesel price escalation it is 15%. Then inflation. So inflation what they are telling. So figure assumed for the driver cost and miscellaneous expenses. So driver cost and miscellaneous how much they are telling. So here see 15% inflation also includes driver cost and miscellaneous. So we will take 15% for them. So route is from Mumbai to Pune. Distance is so 310. So here they are telling Mumbai to Pune return. So return 310 means 155 kilometers. So estimated time hours taken. So they are telling 3 hours per Mumbai return 3 hours. Then trips per day. So they are going to take 4 trips. So 4. So put these values and then start evaluating. So here they have told one more thing, that is the business will be invested in some other place to make additional income. Okay. So other income we are going to put it later. So I'll just change the color. So this other income and cash. This will be calculated later. Okay. So rest others and all you can just follow the same how we have done it. Try solving this. So there is debt amortization also which you have to do. Debt schedule is there. Hope you people are able to solve it. Any doubts, please ask. Guys, any doubts? You are able to do it? Let me show the other question. So revenue. So in order to calculate the revenue, first I'm going to take the ticket fare. So ticket fare how much? 350 into. So how many seating capacity is there? 35. 35 into load factor 50% into per day how many trips they are taking? 4 trips into. So this is per year. So per day they are telling this, per day 4 trips. So the cost of the ticket is 350, seating capacity is 35, load factor is 50%, 4 days trip they are taking per day, and this is for 365 days. Okay, I'll press enter. So per year the revenue will be 89,42,000. Now here on here they are telling that there is an inflation. So there is an inflation, and tell equals previous year value into 1 plus 10%. So this is done. Fuel cost. So fuel cost how much? So the distance. So I'll tell equals, open the bracket, 155 divided by. So divided by fuel efficiency is 5. Okay. So 155 kilometers divided by 5 kilometers per liter efficiency. Okay. Into per day they are taking 4 trips. Into, and this is for 365 days I am calculating. Into the cost of the fuel is how much? How much is the fuel cost they are telling? So it is 64 into 64. So 155, that is the distance. 155 divided by 5. So how many kilometers per liter? 5 kilometers. Into how many number of trips they are going to take? Per day they are taking 4 trips. And this one I have to calculate it for 365 days, because I have to calculate it for 1 year. So 365 days, and the fuel cost is 64. So fuel cost, what they are telling? So fuel cost, diesel price escalation 15%. So here on here there is an increase into 1 plus 15%. Now coming to maintenance expenses. So maintenance expenses, what they are telling? So maintenance 10% per year. So that will be on your revenue. So revenue into revenue into 10%. So here on here they are telling escalation rate on the maintenance 15%. Here on here there is an increase. So I will take last year value into 1 plus 15%. Driver cost. So driver cost how much? 600. 600 into, so there are 4 trips that is happening. So per day 4 trips into 365. So driver cost how much? What they are telling? So here inflation figures assumed for the driver cost and miscellaneous expenses 15%. So year on year there is 15% increase in the driver cost. So I'll pick this value into 1 plus 15%. Miscellaneous cost. So miscellaneous, how much they are telling? So miscellaneous is 300. 300 into per day 4 trips into 365. Into 365. So this also they are telling there is an increase, inflation by 15%. See, driver cost and miscellaneous expenses. So here I tell equals previous year value into 1 plus 15%. Toll amount. So toll amount, how much they are telling? Toll amount is 800 equals 800 into per day we are taking 4 trips into 365 days. So this is going to remain same. So there is no increase or decrease in this. Okay. So now I need to calculate this sum of, so the operating expenses, cost of revenue. So now EBITDA, that is gross profit, will be equals, so I'll tell sum of, so the revenue, that is from revenue and the other income, okay, minus total revenue. So it will be sum of the revenue and the other income minus cost of revenue. I'll come here and I'll do this. Now I'll show you the formula. I wanted you people to check and try it properly. Check it out. Do this.
Excuse me, ma'am, can you please
Yes.
repeat the maintenance expenses?
Maintenance expenses, that will be on the revenue. So whatever the revenue I'm getting, on that they are telling the 10% of maintenance expenses. So here you can see maintenance expenses. The company can incur 10% maintenance cost on the bus per year on the escalation of 15% per year. So whatever the revenue I am getting, on that 10% I am going to pick the amount for maintenance. So here there is 50% increase in the maintenance expenses.
Thank you, ma'am.
Any doubts, please ask. Understand how it is written. Guys, answer your attendance. Sanshita,
Present, ma'am.
Anna,
Present, ma'am.
Varshita,
Present, ma'am.
Trisha,
Present, ma'am.
Sara,
Present, ma'am.
Sahana, Gangotri, Sunena. Gangotri is present. Sunena,
Yes, ma'am.
Sunena,
Sunaina present, ma'am.
Shivani, Shivani,
Present, ma'am.
Lasya, Darika,
Present, ma'am.
Shreya Shri,
Present, ma'am.
Preeti, Nidhishri,
Present, ma'am.
Agnes,
Present, ma'am.
Jarita, Ananya,
Present, ma'am.
Shreya,
Present, ma'am.
Sahitya,
Present, ma'am.
Priyanka Kumari, Atira,
Present, ma'am.
Safia Fatima, Taruna Shri, Nimra,
Present, ma'am.
Shushmita,
Present, ma'am.
Ria,
Present, ma'am.
Charlene, Srushti,
Present, ma'am.
Soumya,
Present, ma'am.
Sohini, Aman,
Ma'am, Soumya is present.
yeah, Soumya Samat, Sohini, Aman, Sneha,
Present, ma'am.
Sneha is present.
Yes, ma'am. Present.
Siksha,
Present, ma'am.
Shuchi,
Present, ma'am.
Shafin Taj,
Present, ma'am.
Rakshita, Priyanka, Purvika,
Present, ma'am. Present, ma'am. Priyanka.
okay, Harshita, Hema, Isha,
Present, ma'am.
Hema is
Hema is
present.
present. Yes, ma'am.
Present, ma'am.
Isha,
Present, ma'am.
Blessy, Abhirami,
Present, ma'am.
Arpita, Arpita, Anjali,
Present, ma'am.
Alpana,
Present, ma'am.
Kirtana,
Present, ma'am.
Pooja,
Present, ma'am.
Danya, Nirma,
Present, ma'am.
Farial,
Present, ma'am.
Ma'am, Safia present, ma'am.
Safia. So once after this, try solving the remaining part. I hope you people are able to do it. So you have to continue solving this. So tomorrow we will solve the rest of the things. Okay. So not only this, here you have the debt schedule also, which has to be solved before we continue here. Okay. So hope you people understood till here. Any doubts? Type in one if you people were able to solve till here. Okay, so I will stop the session till here. Okay, try solving the other things. So if not, tomorrow we will continue solving it.